What's up, clowns? Diecast Clown here. Gonna go over this week's weekly haul with you. Got everything from Hot Wheels, Just Trucks, Matchbox, Auto World, M2, Greenlight, and I even have some loose castings that picked up at a toy show that my one son and I had attended. First things first, we'll jump right in with the Just Trucks. Here we have the 2008 F350 Super Duty. This is a daily driver of mine in real life, and this truck has never failed me, and it's just, she's a beast. She really is. But now that I'm holding this, I believe I already have this, but that's okay. Give me an excuse to open this one. But this is done up really well by Jada in the Just Truck series. So I do appreciate this. The only other one I would have wanted out of this set was that 57 Chevy Suburban, but I'm not mad. I do like this. Was happy to grab it, and like I said, now I have two, because I really do think I already have this. I'll have to check when I get home. Decided to spend the week down here at the shore. Wife and kids just left. I'm going to try and get some fishing in, and just work from here this week. Next, from the Car Culture Speed Machine series, I was able to pick up number 3 of 5, the Pagani Zonda R. Now, if you caught my last video, I told you guys I had picked up the McLaren and the Ford GT. I had stashed away the Lamborghini Veneno, and somebody had found my hiding spot, which I was fine with, because you know, I've taken other people's things before that they had hidden away, so what goes around comes around. But my only wish for this was would be real riders, but this isn't bad. Hopefully I will be able to complete this set. As you guys all know, I am a completionist, so it leaves out the Porsche 911 GT3 and the Lamborghini Veneno, which we'll see. Maybe I'll come across it, maybe I won't. We'll see. Continuing on, the only main line, other than some of the loose ones that I got this week out of Hot Wheels, is this here highway hauler. Rapid Race Parts. This is, I'm not even sure what case this is out of, as this was an international case in a supermarket over in outside of Wildwood in Rio Grande, New Jersey. But yeah, this was my only main line, other than, like I said, I got some loose castings to share with you guys. But we'll continue right along. Let's see, okay. Car Culture, a couple of months ago, I had ordered a case of the drag strip Demons, and I was very fortunate enough to get the chase piece, 0 of 5, the 1933 Willys. But walked in to a ShopRite, I believe. Yeah, it was a ShopRite, and right on the front peg was this chase piece, 005, out of the Car Culture Hot Wheels drag strip Demons. So now I have two. And honestly, those of you that know me know that I'm not a fan of the Hot Wheels supers, if you will, but the super treasure hunts. But I do like some of these, and this one I actually prefer this chase piece over the original one. But yeah, it's just me. Now that I have two of these, I'll either put this in somebody's box and mail it out to them, or hang on to it. I haven't decided just yet what I'm going to do, but I was very excited to find this. Funny story about this one. When we took it up to the register, scanned everything and went to scan this and another piece of diecast that I'll share with you guys in a minute. It wouldn't scan, and of course I'm like, nah, it's a chase piece, I'm gonna wait, send the manager back to check it out. And believe it or not, she must have ran back and looked at the sticker for the main lines, because she charged me $1.50 for this. No joke. And I'll show you, it was actually 2 for $3. And I'll show you the other one here in a minute. I'll point out which one that I got with this. But yeah, $1.50 for a chase piece. Thank you very much. Up next, don't normally pick up many of these, but here as of lately, I've been grabbing some. My past couple videos will prove that. But monster trucks, the drag bus. It's a little bit different. Caught my eye, and I thought, why not? I like it. I really do. A little top heavy, as all monster trucks are. But I do like this one. Now, they actually had all of them on the back here, and wasn't interested in any of them except for this one. Just caught my eye for whatever reason. Thought I'd add it to my collection. So, let's see. Go right to the Matchbox. So this is the other one that I had picked up with that chase piece that wouldn't ring up. And this is the 1970 Datsun 510 Rally. I picked this up to send to somebody. And I don't know how much it was, but I got this one here, and this chase piece, like I said, 2 for $3. I don't know what she went back and looked at, but I wasn't about to complain. But yeah, this is going out to a friend. So, by the way, I hope everybody's had a nice Memorial Day weekend with their family, friends, whatever. Let's not forget what this day is all about. But my wife and kids just had left about an hour or so ago. I decided to stay down the shore, get some fishing in this week, and work from down here. So we'll see how it goes. Up next, another Matchbox out of the collectors, drag beetle, Moon Eyes livery. Now, I had seen this, we all saw this about a year or so ago, but it just couldn't find it anywhere. Anything Matchbox, it's really rare, other than the main lines. But these collectors and moving parts, you don't see them. We don't get them for whatever reason in my hometown. But down here at the beach, they got them. Wasn't able to come across any moving parts this week, but these collectors were Matchbox collector series are nice. So I grabbed this one at a Walmart, actually. Yeah, so I was very thankful to finally come across this. It was very nice. Moving right along. Let's see. The only M2 that I picked up this week. Sorry, I'm making a mess over here, dropping things. The only M2 that I picked up this week was the 1973 GMC Jimmy Sierra in the Coke livery. Coca-Cola livery. This is actually really nice. Very nice indeed. Could do without the Coca-Cola livery on it, but I'll take it either way. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, that roll bar is a little tiny. Be interested to see what that looks like with that roof off, but I am a carded collector, so this most likely will never get opened unless I mail it off to somebody and they open it up on their video. Okay, we'll go into let's go over some of the loose castings that I got. Like I said, my son and I attended a toy show on Saturday and picked up some loose castings as well as some other pieces. First things first, I'll share with you this Matchbox Volkswagen Golf. I had this exact same one when I was a kid, and it had 2 surfboards on the top. But I saw this and immediately took a step back to 1981, 82, I don't know, somewhere around there. And trip down memory lane. So I had to grab it, had to add it to the collection. And this is almost, for being as old as it is, it's almost in perfect condition. It's got some chips on it, but you know, it was probably well played with, and I appreciate that. Up next, I got this, don't really know, it's probably a 70, 71, doesn't say, but it's an El Camino. Very sharp, kind of like the plain ones. Not a huge fan of these wheels, but it's nice. You know, nowadays we see them all with you know, the guns and turrets in the back and everything else, but it's nice to see a plain Jane one every once in a while, so I had to add this to the collection. Up next, this one is probably my favorite loose score of the week, the Dodge Challenger. Had the exact same one in blue with a white top when I was younger as well, and when I saw this in red, I just knew I had to have it. These were like, I think they were, I want to say they were 50 cents a piece, maybe $1, I can't remember, but another one that was played with, but gotta respect that. You know, hopefully somebody put some miles on this on their knees when they were a little kid, just like we all did. And up next, got this. I'm gonna guesstimate this at maybe an 84 blown Camaro Z28, possibly an 85, but by the looks of this body, I'm gonna say 84. But I saw this and thought, why not? Gotta add that to the collection, you know? And the next 3 that I'm going to show you are all, I believe, Bugattis. Not sure of the year, but this one, kind of purple sparkle paint with the blue roof. I don't believe that this is the roof that came with this car. It very well could have. I'm not 100% sure. But this roof does come off. I have several of these in my possession already, but I'm not even going to force this one off. But almost perfect. Almost perfect. Now, I hadn't even cleaned this next one yet, but you could say it's got some... somebody got some use out of it, but... little soap and water will clean this right up. It'll be perfect condition. But to add these 7 loose pieces to the collection was just, like I said, a trip down memory lane, if you will. And then last but not least, it's the same one as the other one. Only the top is missing and the front grille is missing as well. But like I said, I had a couple of these previously that were mine when I was a kid, and I might be able to take this apart and take one of the other ones apart and make it whole again, but we'll see. Just had to have it, had to add it to the collection. Like I said, for 50 cents or $1, I forget what it was. Why not? And okay, stick with these green lights. The next 3 are green wheel, green base, green machines that I picked up from the toy show as well. And I hate to say it, but I pretty much robbed this gentleman. I don't think he knew what he had. Honestly, he didn't know what he had, because he said, "Oh, these have green tires. I just thought it was different." I'll tell you what I paid for all three of these after I share them with you. First, I picked up out of the HD trucks the 2019 UPS package car, and I had my eyes on this for a while now, but it wasn't the chase piece. It wasn't the green machine, if you will. And when I saw this, I'm like, well, I gotta get it. I have to add it to the collection. And like I said, the gentleman unfortunately didn't know what he had. And my son said that he had overheard the guy telling somebody else that he was selling everything just to get his cell phone turned back on. So big mistake on his part, and shame on him for saying such a thing like that at a show when he's trying to sell things. But whatever, his loss is my gain, unfortunately, but fortunately, so however you want to look at it. Up next, the 2017 Chevy Silverado in the Department of Fish and Wildlife from Washington State. Another green base, green wheel, green machine. Very sharp. This is actually the first one that I saw on this guy's stand, and I thought, wow, that's nice, different. I like the gold. This is out of that Green Light Hot Pursuit series, and I liked it. So the last one that I purchased from this gentleman is another green wheel, green base, green machine, the 2018 Ford F-350 Lariat from Broward County Marine Unit. Now, I know that I have the regular version of this, and now I have the chase piece, and I don't know if that's what the guy paid for it or if that's what he was asking for, but for these three green machines, I paid a total of $10. So like I said, I saw this one first. I went over, and I think he had said he wanted $15 for it, and then, you know, walked around the show. My son told me he had overheard the guy, so we went right back right before they were closing up, and I said, what can you do on all three of these green machines? And he said, I think he said 20 or 25 or something. And I literally just pulled out a $10 bill out of my pocket, and I was like, oh, sorry, this is all I have left. Sorry, we couldn't make a deal. He's like, oh, no, that's, if you really want them, they're yours. And I kind of told my son before I even went over, I said, look, I'm going to put this $10 bill in my pocket and see if it works. Because I liked it, but I didn't have to have it. But sometimes things just work out. And like I said, his loss is my gain, but maybe it wasn't necessarily his loss at all if he needed to get his cell phone turned back on. So up next, I got close out the video with 3 Auto Worlds that I got to share with you guys, and these are all I guess you would call it version A or B. I think, well, these are version A. Last week I picked up version B, let's just say that. Last week I showed you guys the white one, this 1986 Dodge Conquest, but this week I was able to score the red one. I think I like the red one a little bit better than the white, but everybody's seen this before. I like it. I am a huge Mustang fan, so when I saw this, the 2021 Shelby GT500 carbon fiber track pack Like I said, I picked up version B last week. This week in blue, same thing. Here's your card art. Very nice casting. This is probably my favorite from this week's haul. Close second runner-up, only just because this brought back so many memories, as well as this. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite from this week's haul. And then last but not least, another version A. Last week picked up version B, the 2010 Chevy Camaro Hearst Edition. This one being in white. So I do like this. One thing I don't like about Auto World is their trucks. The tires are so narrow, and I mean, it's a truck. You're supposed to have a beefier tire on it, but I think Auto World's finally starting to listen to us collectors, because they are getting a little bit better with their tires and placement. So that's all I got for you guys this week. So hope everyone had a nice Memorial Day. I hope everybody has a great week. Thank you for watching. Peace out, clowns.